coming out and being cut off. It took me a long time to get where I am today. And it's like I could relate to your story of taking Islam and kicking it out of the window because you didn't know how to deal with it. Now that you had, we alone do we worship, and we don't worship everybody else like yourself or the next person. And what I find difficult is the fact that it's judgmental people that think that way. So, shukran for making me realize, you know what, I am okay.
I promise you boundless love, tiresome protection, endless compassion, and abundant mercy. Plus, I will give you guidance every step of the way so that you will walk closely to your spirit and you will know who you are. Now, if I take it right back to the mother, the source of my life, looking at me in a nurturing, empathic, compassionate, loving way, and that's going to make me okay and allow me to navigate any difficulty in the world, no matter how big, then this is it. That is the ideal holding environment that psychologists talk about and do therapy about. And that's what psychologists try to recreate, is this holding environment. And if you stay in therapy for many years, long enough, you get it. If you connect with it, and if you connect with it, you will know that you're not a victim. Now please, this can be very offensive in light of those human violations we've just spoken about. They are victims. I'm talking about a victim mentality. A sense of hopelessness where you get stuck in the mud with the rest of the world and there's nothing you can do about this horrible world. You have to pull out of that mud before you can then stand on the bank and say to somebody, hey, here's a stick. I'll pull you up.
We are not victims. And it took me back again to yesterday when we were having a panel discussion, and you know, one of the testimonies was Aisha's, and Aisha said that, you know, I'm not a victim. I don't have a problem. When people don't like what they see in me, it is not my problem but their problem. The change begins with you. That is when the change, you know, you've been chased to that wall and you're there, there's no, you need to turn back, you know, and face the chasers. And you know, then you then see them, and then you see God in them. Because there is something that I grew up with, that, you know, when the enemy chase you, they chase you to your blessings, they chase you to power, they chase you to victory. And we have an inscription that we put on our church bus in Nigeria, and it's no fear in love. And you've kind of combined them up there. It's like, you're talking to me. You're talking to me. And you know, today I see God in me. I see God in everyone in this room. I see God in us. Therefore, there is no condemnation in those who believe in God.
So here's my different challenge. I'm going to turn the tables on you. And I'm saying to you, this is how you're going to do it differently. This is the tool that I offer. That you become responsible for seeing the God in somebody else. That's how you're going to change your world and their world. Because when you look at the other person and say, you know, you just as messed up as I am in some level, you judging me, you throwing stones at me, you raping me, you hurting me, you are imprisoning me. And I will still see you as the divine being you are. And I will accept that there must be some crazy purpose in all of this. And I'm going to love you And I'm going to give you the other cheek. And when I love you, I don't judge you. I don't judge you for what you're doing to me or what you think about me. With my blessing, feel it, think it, do it. Even if you hurt me, I will still love you, and I will still not judge you for it. And when I do that, I feel my spirit. I know I am divine. I see God in me. And then I'm not afraid. Then I can be an activist. Because then I'm empowered. Then I'm not helpless and it's never going to change. It's an endless cycle. Nothing we can do about it. If we do fight, it's just for our own sense of... none of that is true. There's no fear, there's only hope.